I miss the way the internet was before we were told that videos needed a hook in the first few seconds to be watchable. Well, this video doesn't have a hook. It's just a video tour of my garden. It's just a glimpse into a small part of my world at a point in time. If you're still watching, welcome to my video tour. I live in New Zealand and I've got a very small garden. It's not its finest summer. We've had more rain and wind than my plants would have liked, and I've had less time for gardening than my plants would have liked. So the gardening goal this summer has been relatively unambitious, to keep slow-growing plants alive. I'm continuing with my search of pretty plants that just grow with minimal effort on my part. 0 dahlias have regrown from last year, so I've given up on them as I refuse to dig up bulbs each year and replant them at the right time. Supertunia Vista petunias still have a well-deserved spot in my garden, and the pink ones survived winter, but they did get damaged in recent summer rain and wind. I also planted a lavender as well as a couple of other perennials to see how they might perform. I have several fruit trees growing in pots on the deck, including some citrus varieties. I've been trying to graft a bergamot orange onto a makrut lime tree. So far unsuccessfully, but I'm not giving up yet. If you're not familiar with these plants, makrut lime has leaves that can be used in cooking, and bergamot orange is useful for flavoring tea. Its peel can be used to make Earl Grey tea. My tree is a relatively recent addition to the garden, so I haven't had the opportunity to use it for this purpose yet. By grafting bergamot orange onto the lime tray, I'm hoping to make a 2-in-1 tree with some branches being lime and others being a bergamot orange. Finger lime is looking good, but I'm not sure how to tell if it's ripe yet. Over here I have a lovely lemonade tree growing in a pot. If you're not familiar with this fruit, it's a variety of sweet lemon citrus fruit, and it's really nice. The fruit looks similar to a lemon, but is perhaps more round. And the fruit currently on my tree isn't ripe yet, but when it's ripe, it is really enjoyable, noticeably sweeter than a lemon. I'm looking forward to having this fruit when it ripens. Figs are not yet ripe. The ones in pots on the deck get a lot of sun, so they're doing much better than the ones in a different, more shaded spot in my garden. I'm currently growing several varieties of figs: Ventura, Panache, Candy, Vlasov, and Brunoro Black fig. It will be nice to compare them if the fruit ripens. I haven't had the opportunity to taste most of these varieties yet, so that's exciting. The little insects that you can see on this fig and also on the passion fruit vine are super annoying. I'm not an expert, but I think they are what's called a passion vine hopper, and the white ones are their nymphs, and the moth-shaped thingy is an adult version of the same thing. I find it very difficult to get rid of them because they keep coming back. The plant that's happily climbing on the fence here is growing in a grow bag, and it has many names around the world. I know it as the choco. My choco doesn't currently have any fruit on it, but when it does, it's quite a versatile cooking ingredient. Next, I've got a pomegranate tree. This variety is called Eversweet, and I've had it growing in a pot for several years. Unfortunately, it dropped fruit every single year, so I haven't been able to try any pomegranates from it just yet. This summer, it's already dropped the most promising looking fruit. I picked it up, so I'll cut it open later and we'll have a look together of what's inside. No peaches, but a lot of leaf curl on the peach tree this year. As I said in one of my previous videos, I suspect that peaches are just not right for our climate here. Strawberries have been doing much better than the peach tree, but a lot of them did get damaged in the recent rain. Let's see what I can pick today. I can see some really good looking strawberries there, but I can also see some that rotted before they ripened due to all the rain. I'll give them a wash and then trim off the bad bits and see what we're left with. This is the biggest and the smallest one from today's harvest. I'd say there's enough for a snack. Alright, time to slice open the fallen pomegranate. And there is nothing edible in there. Well, that's disappointing, but not unexpected. At least I've got some strawberries. If you stuck around this far, please go and watch some more of my videos, like and subscribe.